In this video, I make a new drain adapter for my washing machine using 3D printing. This pipe that goes into the hole is a little bit too wide. Could have made it a little bit more narrow. Okay, I have water now draining from this spin dryer. As you can see, it's coming out. And the water is going directly into the drain and no longer spilling directly onto the floor. My very first or second 3D printed project is this drain adapter. It connects the runoff from our washing machine and this spin dryer to this one drain in the floor, and this thing just broke. So you can see here, it lasted about, gosh, five or 6 years. So it was printed on a Delta printer. I went to a makerspace and basically rented one to print this out. As you can see, it has taken some abuse over the years. I guess, yeah, it's actually became squashed. So maybe too much pressure from the hoses over time. It gets hot here in Taiwan, so maybe the material deformed from heat. So let's go and make a better one. We'll use thicker walls, and I plan to put some stabilization legs so that it doesn't tip around in this hole here. So here's the drain. It fits nicely here, but it tended to tip around because these hoses gave it pressure, causing it to lean from side to side. So, and I'll also increase the height of the wall, or the lip of the edge here, so water doesn't spill out when the water is draining from the washing machine. So let's go to, well, let's take some measurements and then draft something in Fusion 360. So here is the design that came up in Fusion 360. As you can see here, we have thicker walls. Now we have legs to stabilize it so it doesn't tip over in the drain. And I've rounded out some surfaces here, so hopefully it will not split or crack along any stress lines. And I went ahead and put the holes so that they're opposing, so that hopefully allows it to be more stable in the drain, so it won't tip over. And let's go ahead and get this thing printed. So here's the final printed piece. It took about 8.5 hours, and and it looks pretty good. Let's go get this thing installed. Here's the new adapter with the hoses fitted in. They are a perfect fit. They're nice and snug, so it shouldn't leak when water goes into it. It fits nicely into the little hole here. So actually I could probably have done without these legs because it would have recessed nicely into the drain. So I don't know, we'll just give it a whirl, see how it works, and then yeah, maybe I'll cut the legs off if they really don't need it. So I ended up taking off the legs on the bottom of this adapter so that it would go in further into the hole here. And if I just fit it, it fits nicely, nice and snug. The hoses are fit just right, and everything is all set to go. Just need to do a load of laundry and test it out. There's the drain adapter working. Nice. So I decided to make a cover for the drain adapter. Some water was splashing out when it drained from the washing machine. So hopefully this cover will prevent that. The final test to see how this works. No water leakage. Fantastic. Another DIY project done.